Aloha and welcome to our show. Today we're visiting Kaneohe. We'll sample some Ono food,
Chantilly's amazing.
hang out with a celebrity fisherman,
Nice cast, Ben.
and so much more as we go holo holo in this town that I love. This is gonna be cool.
Cool for Kūpuna is brought to you by HMSA and Premier Benefit Consultants.
Us locals, we love to eat, so we have to start by talking about food. From well-known spots to holes in the wall, Kaneohe has it all. One of the most famous restaurants is Dean's Drive-In, named after chef and owner Dean Mishima. They have a drive-through pickup window which is so cool. I don't know about you, but the smell of terry beef on the grill makes me hungry. We were impressed to see a flame grill and a plate lunch place, which adds so much to the flavor. Dean's has been open since 2006 and his motto is, "Local boy, local food." I don't know many local boys that can cook gourmet like this. Dean's is a must visit not only for their food but their warm service. If you're 60 plus, visit them this week and mention Cool for Kūpuna for a cool special. Masa enjoys okazuya. Now this is local. Dried aku, sashimi, and sushi, oh my. It's been a Kaneohe staple for over 30 years. They have Kūpuna bentos and Hawaiian food in addition to okazu. Their poke display case makes me feel like a kid in an ice cream parlor. Someone pass me a beer. Everyone on this side of the island knows Kinwa Chop Suey. They've been in business since 1982. That's almost 40 years. I've been to my share of graduation parties here. They serve all the classics and the portions are big. So ono. The service is quick and this family is so sweet too. When you're driving town-bound on Kamehameha Highway, don't blink or you'll miss this little gem. Gott's Grinds is owned and operated by the Goto sisters that fly the friendly skies when they're not here. They specialize in musubi and use rice they bring in special from Japan. They also sell bentos and bowls. They have a big parking lot, so it's convenient if you need to get something quick to satisfy you and your grandkids on the way to the beach. Oh, and don't forget to try their soups. No MSG and oishi. You're all in for a treat. I'm taking you to my secret spot to meet the owners.
Well, we're cooking one of our homemade favorites we call kapoho moko. It's made out of fresh corned beef and potatoes, and we steam the corned beef and we also steam the potatoes and we put them in a patty form. What I'll also be doing for you is our chantilly pancake. People love our pancake already how it is with a crispy crust. But we put our homemade chantilly sauce on it, and it's been a big hit.
So I'm here with Hoku Zudemeister, and you're a regular here, right?
Yes.
As in how often?
Oh, weekly.
Weekly?
Oh,
Once
yeah.
a week, twice a week?
At least 2 times a week.
Okay, at least 2 times. What do you eat when you come?
I'm a kapoho moko person, which is the corned beef hash patty, local moko.
When we
opened our place, we had a big family of 6 children, and it was really hard to afford to go out to eat. So when we opened this, we wanted to make it affordable for families and that we wouldn't price people out of coming to our restaurant.
This is what I consider a family restaurant. They know your name, all of them, and it's family run. I mean, she has 6 daughters.
You're kidding.
And they all work.
And they all know you.
Yes, and they all know
They call
me.
you uncle.
Yes, yes.
Our prices is one thing, so you can come often. We're safe. We practice a lot of safe social distancing here so they can feel comfortable while they're here. And we put love in our food, so the first time you come, you're a guest. Next time you come, you're family.
You ready?
Ready? Ooh, what an array. Yeah, mahalo. So I'm here with my eating partner, Marian, and we're gonna dive in and let you know how this is. So what is yours?
Mine is the kapoho moko.
Okay. There's something
And,
special about that, right? Oh, check the gravy.
I'm gonna have a bit of
Whoa.
everything on my
That's like
fork
a
here.
humongous order.
Yes.
That's like eat now, take home for dinner. But they do have minis, so that's always an option, right?
Can I bite now?
Go ahead and eat, man.
If the Kūpunas come in and mention Kū for Kūpunas, we'll give them a 20% discount.
This is so delicious. You gotta come check out Cafe Kalabi. Hey, what you doing?
Guys, I love eating at restaurants too, but if you're on a budget like me, here's a quick, simple recipe and healthy that you can do at your home. So the dish we're making today is a healthy alternative to spam musubi. We're gonna be actually making a salmon skin musubi. We're gonna salt and pepper our salmon skin, teaspoon of olive oil. For about 10 minutes per side, you take a small pinch of rice, place on your salmon, and put it on some plastic wrap. Then you take another small pinch of rice, about half the size of a ping pong ball, and you're gonna cover your salmon. Then you're gonna take your plastic wrap that it's in, and you're just gonna squeeze it tight. So you're gonna have a little ball that looks just like that. So there you go, our mini musubis, a healthier alternative to the spam musubi, and a little hack and trick to help you in case you don't have a musubi maker at home. Tune in next week for more hacks, tips, and healthy recipes. Aloha.
This is the year I spend more time standing up than sitting down because 65 is just another number. I choose HMSA Medicare Advantage.
Plans start at $0 on Oahu. Learn more at hmsa.com/Medicare.
40 years ago, Crime Stoppers Honolulu was formed to make our community safer. With thousands of arrests, closure of cases, and millions of illegal drugs off our streets, Crime Stoppers Honolulu continues to reduce crime in our neighborhoods. And with student and animal Crime Stoppers, the safety of our residents and community continues to grow. With our great volunteers and community support, Crime Stoppers Honolulu looks forward to another 40 years. See something, say something, and stay anonymous. Together, we'll keep Honolulu safe. Mahalo.
Aloha, Kaneohe, Danny Kalekini. If you need Medicare insurance, call Premier Benefit Consultants. You know, this Kama'aina company represents more Medicare Advantage plans than anyone else in Hawaii, and will give you good advice for free. They believe in family, integrity, and exceptional service. Old school, local style. Contact Premier Benefit Consultants for Medicare advice you need and service you deserve. Mahalo.
This is the year I celebrate life's milestones with loved ones because 65 is just another number. I choose HMSA Medicare Advantage.
Plans start at $0 on Oahu. Learn more at hmsa.com/Medicare.
Hey, you folks still here? Thanks, huh? Well, when visiting Kaneohe, there are a lot of fun and low-cost things to do to stay active and fit. Let's go see. Bayview Mini Putt and Zipline is a great place to bring your keiki. They have 2 18-hole golf courses, and the treehouse is the beginning of the 400-foot-long zip line that reaches speeds of up to 25 miles per hour. I'll stay on the ground, please. A few steps away is Bayview Driving Range and Golf Course. This is cool for Keiki and Kūpuna. Windward Mall is the heart of the community. They also have a heart for the community, so they open up early for people to have a safe place to walk regardless of the weather outside. You know it rains a lot in Kaneohe. Say hi to Steve when you see him. He's here often and could possibly be the nicest guy you'll meet in a long time. I highly recommend this activity for Kūpuna of all ages. After your walk, visit Ko'olau Pets. If you've lost that love and feeling, you're bound to find something here that will love you unconditionally. They have a good variety of animals and supplies, and you know your grandkids will love it here too. Can you believe I have local friends that don't know about this place? Ho'omaluhia Botanical Garden is a beautiful place to go for a walk, fishing, or even camping. It's the closest you'll get to the Ko'olaus and really makes you feel one with our Aina. We are so blessed to live in Hawaii. Now, let's go fishing with someone you all know.
Nice cast, Ben. Hey, thanks for hanging out with us today.
My pleasure.
So you've been fishing like all your life. You don't have to tell me how old you are, but how long have you been fishing?
All my life. Yeah, we grew up in a culture of fishing with the fathers and the uncles. My grand aunt used to own the fish pond by the hygienic store. So Kaneohe is our backyard. It's been like that for generations.
Kaneohe Bay a good place to fish?
It is. It's better than most because it's sheltered, it's calm, you know, for shoreline fish. It's got a lot of reef action. It's not the place where you're going to go trolling. In fact, Kaneohe is like Hilo on the Big Island. It's a really bumpy road out there in the blue water.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of fish, but you're going to pay the price.
For someone who is not a fisherman, is thinking about getting into it, is it an expensive hobby?
It could be. It doesn't have to be. There's a lot of things out there on the market that novice fishermen get interested in, and in no time you're going to have a big graveyard of fishing things you don't use. A lot of it has to do with that saying that these things weren't made to catch fish, they were made to catch fishermen, and they're pretty good at it.
Beware, huh? For you, is fishing more about relaxation or exercise? You laugh.
No one's ever going to confuse fishing with exercise. Have you ever seen what's in the cooler of a fisherman?
That's true, that's true. They come home with a lot of ice and maybe some empty beer cans, huh?
Maybe.
If you had some advice for a fisherman or fisher person, what would that be?
Well, especially for kids, they should get into a fishing club. Then they can learn how to tie knots. They can listen to their elders about what worked for them, what did not work for them. And then they can get some local fishing knowledge about the grounds that they have the ability to get to fish. So, but fishing clubs are hard to find, which is too bad. I got a question for you.
Sure.
Of all the different kinds of fish you've eaten in the islands here, what's your favorite? You only get one.
I know, but I don't know if it's from the islands. I like butterfish.
Yeah, it's not from the islands.
Right, so if it was something for the islands, maybe kumu. I really like soft fish, yeah. What about you? You have a favorite?
Kumu's pricey, oh my goodness. Yeah. It'd be between moi or moana kali.
Moana kali.
Yep. My dad had a saying that when the seasons change, that's another thing about fishing. You've got to be a really good quick study with regards to understanding tides, understanding the seasons, the moon phase. I think parents really got to make an effort to get their kids out to fish.
Yeah.
Because it gets them away from the electronics.
That's right, that's right. That's true.
It's very difficult to get kids to spend 1 hour with themselves because they're so used to having all that stimuli. But I think what's lost when they don't get that time is, what gets lost is their opportunity for self-reflection. Otherwise, they're just banging on that iPad and banging on their telephones. And
well, a good way is for Kūpuna to take their grandkids out, I would think, right? Share some of the knowledge and get them outside.
Yep, that's my job now.
That's right. So fishing is cool for Kūpuna, right?
It most certainly is. Get outside.
Awesome.
If you would like to learn how to be active by volunteering in your community, call 211 or visit auw.org.
Hey guys, welcome. We're going to be talking about fire extinguishers, and we're going to make sure that everyone out there has their own fire extinguisher. And remember, there's two main purposes for fire extinguishers, and that's to put out small fires, kind of rubbish can fires, and then you want to use this to exit. So if there's a fire or something blocking your way, smoke, fire, blocking your exit, you're going to use this fire extinguisher to put it out so you can get out of your house or your building. Now, you can buy these fire extinguishers at any local hardware store. Make sure it has a rating and it has A, B, C on here, okay? So that'll take care of Class A fires, Class B, and C, okay? For storing fire extinguishers, we want to make sure you store fire extinguishers near a heating source. So we recommend in the kitchen. That's probably number one, right? Because that's where you're cooking. So put it in the kitchen where you can see it, locate it real fast, and we'll be able to put out the fire in case there is. Now, we always recommend to call 911 first before you using this. So then the fire department will come out first, yeah? And if you're able to, you can use the fire extinguisher. If you're not really sure, get out, call 911, and let the fire department come down and put the fire out, okay? So for any more information, you can log on to our website at firesafehonolulu.com. And thank you.
A special mahalo to our community partners, Crime Stoppers Honolulu, the Better Business Bureau, and the Aloha United Way.
We love supporting local small businesses, and there are many in Kaneohe that are really cool for Kūpuna. If you want to go fishing after listening to Ben talk story with me, you need to get ready, and Nanko Fishing Supplies is the place to go. These guys have been in business for 60 years, and they have everything you need for your fishing and diving outing, including bait. Yes, you expect fishing supplies here, but they also have hunting, camping, and boating supplies too. Need your rod or reel fixed? They can do that. They also sell the #1 supply for fishermen, beer. Now here's something you don't see often. John's Upholstery is where you go to fix or reupholster your furniture. They don't make them like they used to, so I like to fix things that have good bones. Plus, you can give your old furniture a fresh look, cheaper than buying new ones. Makes sense, yeah? Fix your cushions, change the fabric, customize your furniture. Keep vintage in the family. Now, on your way out of town, almost towards Hei'a Pier, there's Sunshine Arts Gallery on your right. This business was started by Jim Franklin out of his apartment in Waikiki over 20 years ago with his last $20, a borrowed $100, and his determination. Amazing story. We're happy he's here in our backyard now. They feature only local artists, over 100 of them actually. They also do framing and have a large selection of mats and frame moldings so your frame can be made quickly. Go visit them. Ko'olau Farmers is a place Kaneohe residents will all recognize. They have 3 locations on Oahu, but this is the original. Let's go visit.
Wow, I always feel so good when I'm around all this greenery. I know you have hundreds and hundreds of plants, Elton, but what else do you have here at Ko'olau Farmers?
Oh, we're a wide selection of products for gardening, as well as having all the different types of plants. And we like to feature rare or unusual type of plants.
Such as?
Such as these palms here. These are just some of the palms that we feature. And this palm in particular, it's a really rare palm that leaves can get 40 feet long.
Oh, that would be like how many generations, right?
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
How do you pronounce that? Marojeja?
Marojeja darianii.
From where?
Madagascar.
Nice. So you have some really unusual plants here.
Yeah, this is a spotted palm. The palm has spotted leaves. It's a dwarf palm that grows in the shade. So that's an unusual plant too. These palms have red emerging leaves.
Beautiful.
So, you know, it's just something different. We like to feature something different to make gardening fun for everyone.
You know, the thing about gardening and seniors is that we can all do it, right?
Right.
You know, and I think as you've seen, a lot of interest has grown over the past year.
Yeah, exactly. We're getting a lot of new people that are getting interested in gardening for subsistence, you know, growing vegetables, fruits, as well as people who just want to grow different kind of stuff, unusual things. This is something unusual, I mean not unusual, but it's a vanilla bean.
Oh yeah,
It's actually an orchid.
Oh,
and
cool.
you know, when they flower, the seed pods, the fruits.
Aside from coming for plants, what about gardening advice? Is that something that
Oh yeah,
people can come
we
here for?
offer, we have a lot of experienced workers here, and we offer, you know, helpful tips for all the gardeners. And yeah, that's one of our, I think that's one of our strengths here.
So what do you love about gardening? I mean, you made it your career.
I love being around plants, and I just love to always try to find different kind of plants for the people to enjoy, to make gardening fun for them.
It's fun if your things grow, you know, but if they don't grow, it's like, oh, fail.
Yeah,
and it happens to me. I mean, I have green onions growing now, which is pretty cool for me.
That's easy.
Right, that's what everyone says. And I have these bamboo, but they're in water, so that doesn't really count, right?
No, that counts.
That counts? Okay.
Yeah,
I keep giving them water.
Anything you can keep alive.
I have them in my kitchen. What are these?
Those are mangroves.
Oh, I have those in Kaneohe Bay. We don't need any in my
you know about
house. Yeah. They're everywhere.
Hopefully no crabs in there.
Yeah. So this is such a great place for Kūpuna to come. And if they come, you have something special to offer?
Yeah, if you come in and mention Cool for Kūpuna, you'll get a 20% discount.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your time today, Elton, for showing us around.
You're welcome.
Cool for Kūpuna is sponsored in part by Simply Sisters.
If you would like to watch this episode of Cool for Kūpuna again, visit our website, coolforkūpuna.com. Also, please follow us on Facebook for behind-the-scenes pictures, videos, and sneak peeks of upcoming guests and neighborhoods to be featured on the show. Cool for Kūpuna, Hawaii show for Kūpuna with an active lifestyle.
This is the year I spend more time standing up than sitting down because 65 is just another number. I choose HMSA Medicare Advantage.
Plans start at $0 on Oahu. Learn more at hmsa.com/Medicare.
If you need Medicare advice, contact us. We are a team of over 80 local insurance agents, fluent in over 10 languages, located on multiple islands, all with one focus: exceptional service. Premier benefit consultants. Medicare advice you need, service you deserve.
This is the year I celebrate life's milestones with loved ones because 65 is just another number. I choose HMSA Medicare Advantage.
Plans start at $0 on Oahu. Learn more at hmsa.com/Medicare.
Here's a great message from our partner, the Aloha United Way.
Well, Aloha United Way has been servicing Hawaii in many, many areas for the past 101 years. We have seen a lot of change over time, but we are conveners, we are communicators, we are conduits, and we actually try to bring all the different entities together: government, public service, education, donors, and businesses to try to make Hawaii better, if you will. Well, I think you got to stay involved. And I mean, there are certain things. Look, I played soccer for 40 years. My knees have told me time to give that up. But it doesn't mean I can't stay involved in other ways and keep myself active both mentally and physically. emotionally, spiritually. I think you've got to find ways to continue to do that. And giving back is about the best way I can think of for somebody to stay involved and to feel a fulfillment in their life when they might be thinking, gee, my kids don't listen to me anymore. I don't have anybody at work I can tell what to do. That doesn't mean you don't have a value and you can't still be useful. And I think volunteerism from a young age, I've talked to middle schoolers about volunteering, all the way through Kūpuna, there's no question we can always give back, because the goal in life is to try to make a difference. And if you're giving back and helping out, even in a small way, even if it's mentorship, mentorship is wonderful for elderly people to provide. And there are all kinds of entities out there looking for mentors about life, about business, about whatever it is, financial services. Don't rack up credit card debt. I mean, we need to teach people this kind of stuff. There are avenues and places people can go to do that type of stuff, and the rewards are both sides. It's what I call a symbiotic relationship. Both entities benefit. The person you're helping benefits, and obviously the person who's doing it, you should get a good feeling knowing that you're making a difference, and I think that's one of the reasons we're here, is to make a difference.
Kaneohe is such a beautiful place. We really enjoyed acting like tourists for a day on our own island. We discovered places and things that we don't notice every day. It's true, sometimes we need to stop and smell the gardenias. But what we enjoyed most is the people. Yes, the Aloha spirit is still alive and well. We all have it, we just need to slow down and let it shine. At the end of this day, I'm reminded why we are so blessed to call Hawaii our home.
We hope you enjoyed today's show. We sure did. Join us next week for another episode of Cool for Kūpuna.
We're spreading aloha from Keiki to Kūpuna. We malama aina to feed our ohana. Rebuild the fish ponds, plant up the lo'i. We are bringing back the old school Hawaii. We're spreading aloha from Keiki to Kūpuna. We malama aina to feed our ohana. Rebuild the fish ponds, plant up the lo'i. We are bringing back the old school Hawaii.
Cool for Kūpuna was brought to you by HMSA and Premier Benefit Consultants.